done getting Scott in here.
You're so comfy. You're like a blanket.
It's fall. It's my favorite season. I get to wear plaid and like
Carson.
And I get to grow things on my top.
What is happening with this mustache?
I'm keeping my face warm in anticipation of a cold winter. It's gonna be awesome. No?
You do whatever you want with your stash, honey. Okay, let's talk about the fall planters. You know what? No one does them better. You do beautiful planters. It doesn't matter what the season is.
Thank you.
So you're gonna give us a few tips, and maybe Scott and I will get in there and get dirty, because you're always making me get dirty.
See, I think she roped you in because she knows that I like to get her into things like manure and yucky stuff. So Scott's into the yucky stuff today. Love it.
Could you?
I knew there was a hidden agenda here.
So succulents are still huge on trend right now. They are still the most popular plant that we're consistently seeing going out the door at the garden center. What most people don't understand, though, is succulents can actually handle cold weather. In fact, negative temperatures. So we're talking 30 degrees Fahrenheit, -1 or 2 Celsius. So you can actually do fall planters at this time of year, put them out right until the deep freeze happens for the northern areas.
I like that idea.
So we're gonna have some fun, but what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna work with soil today. So no soil in the planters. Soilless. Yay!
I don't need that under my nails today.
Tracy's like, I'm not gonna get dirty. So let's start with the first one. We're gonna put Scott to work here. So pumpkin planters, still a big trend. People love doing decor pumpkins because it kind of brings that Halloween, fall feeling forward. Really gives it a nice flavor. But you gotta scoop out the good stuff. Scotty! Don't you want to do that? It's like getting right in stage with the kids.
Did you bring your gloves or anything?
They're so stinky when they're warm.
But the best part is they're full of water. So what happens is once you scoop out the gross stuff, you actually pack it full of moss. The moss will absorb the water from the pumpkin and actually feed your succulents. Most succulents don't actually want to be watered. They want to be misted. So spraying them down with a plant mister is the easiest way to look after them. The only thing is, make sure you write on your bottle, plant mister. Because I had it full of water and then somebody decided to use it for Windex. That didn't work out so well. So it's a bit of a fail. So you're just going to mist the succulents once you've planted it in. The other thing you need to remember is every time one of these fall off, you want to save it. That's going to grow into a new succulent for next year.
We're just going to show them what that is. So just a piece. And you would think that you could just get rid of this and put it in the compost, but no, this is going to grow a whole new plant for us.
Where do you put it? Don't you just push it in the soil a little bit?
You can push it in the soil. You can just set it on top. You can even set it on top of moss. It will start using the moisture inside to produce a new plant.
That's incredible.
So Scott, while you're working on this,
you've got gloves there, Scott.
There are gloves if you need them.
He brought you gloves.
Get right
He's
in there.
He's not that mean.
You want me to get all that good stuff out of there?
This is the best time.
And
then I want you to pack it full of moss. And there's some
I knew there was an agenda when she asked me to
some succulents in there. You can get creative. The other thing that you can do, Scott, is if you want to have a little fun, there's a black marker.
What am I going to do? You want me to paint a mustache on me?
No, you can draw something on the pumpkin for you.
Okay, we'll do a face on the pumpkin.
So Tracy, I love that you put the gloves on in anticipation. We've worked together long enough that you know.
I know what's up.
This time you didn't need them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't need them at all.
Okay.
Take the gloves back
You really do like me more than him. That's amazing. What am I doing?
I'm still together. So in this situation, instead of using the pumpkin, what we're going to do is we're just actually going to use a grapevine ball.
Which I love these.
And I love the spherical shape. It really creates a really nice presence in your outdoor spaces, the front yard, wherever you're going to put it. I packed it full of moss already for you.
So you made this, because if you buy these, they're quite expensive.
I found this at a dollar store for $3.50. I bought all of them. Just saying.
So you're going to give me the address of that dollar
absolutely.
store.
So really, all we're doing in this one is we're creating pockets, and we're putting the succulents down in. I'm going to show you a little tip here, though. I'm going to lift this one up. Hopefully I can get a piece of wire in there easily.
Go for it.
Ready? This is my secret. That's all it is.
Oh, so that's what you did.
So it's really just succulents tucked into the ball.
Nice.
Right? And by not using soil, I've kept it lightweight. So this whole planter is like easy to move around.
And it's so impressive. I mean, a lot of this is just about having the right amount of filler. You know, so it looks like big and bountiful. So here's what I need help with. Do I just pull these out?
So, and I'm going to do it with you. So we're just going to pop them out. So this type of succulent, it's a cascading variety. What you can do is just pull it out. You could put that whole thing right in the hole. The other thing we could do is you can actually break it apart. That way you make your money go a little longer.
Is anyone like me and you're afraid to do that?
So we're going to try it. You want to try it?
I think that it's going to be over. Okay, I'll try it.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Do you want the gloves back on? Are you okay?
No, I'm going to do it without the gloves.
No mercy.
I'm a big girl. Okay. And break it apart.
Yeah, just break it apart.
And I'm not ruining the plants or anything.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It actually feels kind of good.
There you go. And that's it. And then you just pack it in. Just like that.
Good.
Done.
There you go.
Now you can do that with this. Look, Tracy's got hair on top of her ball. It's okay. It's okay.
It looks cute.
So with this type of succulent, you can absolutely break it apart. The other types, like the Echeveria and the taller ones, they don't break apart very well. So you want to use those as whole. But let's say when you pop it out, you pop it out of here, you see there's a lot of soil. And that's really tough to get in there.
How you doing over there, Scott?
Really break that down.
Because you're pretty quiet.
Don't kid yourself. I don't know where he's going with this one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
You know what?
Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, that's close.
That is pretty good. It's the hair that I like. It's the hair.
Yeah. Am I supposed to, like, I don't, this doesn't all fit.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Fine.
So you can break the roots off like that and then tuck it in. So Tracy, well, I'm going to leave you here because apparently he needs some help.
I think he needs some help, yeah.
So you got that?
I'll do this.
Okay. I can do a mohawk if I wanted to here.
So we're going to take a little bit of the hair away. I know big hair is better in some
More
situations.
hair is better.
Just saying.
No offense. No offense.
He's such a bragger.
So we're just going to actually fill it to that point, Scott.
Right.
So it's just kind of like full like that. You did a lovely job pulling the guck out, though. I'll compliment you there. Yeah. So we're just going to, just to nice and full. Now you're going to start taking succulents out.
Absolutely.
Out of the pot. Out of the pot, I should say. Put it right into the moss.
Like just plant it in
just
there,
like
basically.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
See, this is so easy. What I like about it is the sort of thing that you can get your kids involved in. You don't have to be too precious about it.
Yeah.
If Scott and I can handle this right now live on TV, obviously your 5-year-old can do it too.
I was going to say what could possibly go wrong, and then I saw his pumpkin.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't judge me. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Again, a great project for the whole family, and Carson, you do them beautifully. I want them to take a look at one done really well, which is this one over here.
You mean mine?
That's so pretty. You can work your way up to that.
Absolutely.
Right?
And one of my staff did that for me, and she was having so much fun. She just kept going. And then she's like, I'm going to do Venezuela here, and we're going to do South America. And then she realized that it got a lot harder, so she just packed it full. So.
She's like, I'm done.
Exactly.
I'm done.